The world is going mad with the question, how much algae does skincare have normally? It's an interesting question, and I bet a lot of you wouldn't have thought about it before. Because, well, does our humble moisturizer, hyaluronic acid, retinol, actually have seaweed or algae in it? I'm Dr. Sina, a board-certified UK consultant dermatologist, and let's take a look into this. Firstly, what even are algae? Algae are actually water-dwelling organisms which look like plants but are actually much simpler. They can vary in size all the way from tiny plankton to large seaweeds. But why are these organisms even considered in a skincare routine? Well, algae actually have a number of bioactive compounds in them. For example, think carotenoids. These mop up free radicals, byproducts in the skin which lead to fine lines, aging and wrinkles, and polysaccharides, which are essentially chains of sugars which can form protective barriers in the skin and help to retain moisture. But is there any definitive proof that they work in a real-world scenario in humans? Unfortunately, we're still currently at a stage where we're investigating the effects. There have been no definitive randomized control trials, systematic reviews, and meta-analyses, which are the highest grade of clinical evidence. And we would need these to show definitive benefit of algae in our skincare routines. In fact, even human trials are terribly few and far between and are heavily biased at the moment. However, one interesting trial in psoriasis looked at Gracilaria algae versus clobetasol, which is a super potent topical steroid, and it showed greater reduction in psoriatic plaques in the algae arm of the trial. However, this was flawed because we don't tend to use clobetasol on its own on the body to treat psoriasis. We tend to use it in a combined product with vitamin D, and that is the gold standard. Further, the actual physician score in this study showed no definitive difference between the two groups, the algae and the clobetasol. So, do normal skincare products actually have algae in them? You may be surprised to hear that a lot of them don't. The big branded companies just haven't put algae in their regular moisturizer lines. However, the most famous one probably is La Mer, which still stuns me to this day how a 500ml tub of their seaweed moisturizer extract is $2,000. My friends, you just don't need to be spending that amount of money on your moisturizer. And as I've mentioned here, the proof is remarkably limited. But say you did want to buy an algae product, what are some quick and easy ways to find them? So try and look for some common names, for example, of course, algae and algae extract, seaweed like laminaria, fucus or kelp, chlorella, a green microalgae, spirulina, a blue-green algae, and carrageenan, a red algae used as a thickener. Of course, you can also look at marketing terms, however this is generally less accurate. Brands often highlight algae in their front label with terms such as deep sea minerals to highlight algae in their product. So I hope this video has been useful if you were considering buying an algae-based skincare product. If you want more videos like this and how to optimize your skincare routine, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll endeavor to produce more content like this.